Hello and welcome to the channel. I want to take some time and try and wrap my head around Star Citizen. I started playing Star Citizen around 2019. I had my reservations when researching the game. I saw things like it's a scam, they are taking people money and not providing a game. So with that, I was going in on a very low bar. I bought the starter ship package with the Aurora and started playing. I had no idea on what to do. It didn't hold my hand at all. I had no idea on what to do or where to go. I got my ship and did a quantum jump to who knows where and landed on a moon. I got out of the ship and walked around the moon. At that moment, I realized this game is massive and I need guidance. After watching some videos and playing some single-player Arena Commander single-player, I started taking on courier tasks and bounty hunting tasks. It was a good way to relax while playing a game. You go at your own leisure. After a while, I invested in the freelancer and continued to enjoy the game with all its flaws because it was a great game escape. But I couldn't get my controller config right for FPS. So delivering mail got a little boring for me, so I stopped playing for about 4 years. But it made me wonder, what is Star Citizen? Or better yet, what is Squadron 42? To me, they seem to be two different games in the same universe. Squadron 42 should be a straightforward game. The mechanics for a space combat game are in Star Citizen, so it should be more about getting the campaign or story right. As for Star Citizen, I think it's too ambitious in what it's trying to achieve. The goalpost will constantly move if you are trying to achieve the intricacies of life in space. There is cargo hauling, mining, combat ground and space, salvaging, rescue and refuel, and in the future base building. These gotta be looked at as separate games in a game. Also, for people to choose these career paths in game, they can be dependent on real players to have a job to do. If you are a person who transport fuel or do medevac for people, how often will a person request help? The time it takes to get there, people will just respawn and go back and get their stuff. I'm not saying this will happen all the time, but people don't want to play a game and just sit there. In my honest opinion, there is nothing wrong with all these different paths in the verse. But to make them worthwhile, you need NPCs to be a big part of this instead of just being background characters. If NPCs are calling for refuels and stopping by your refinery for materials or calling for an emergency that happened randomly, it would make the experience more enjoyable for all different jobs in the verse. During this long hiatus, I've played other titles, some which offer some of the same gameplay, but they just didn't resonate with me. They had what seems to be great stories to them, but the gameplay left me a little underwhelmed. I really couldn't put my finger on it. Until I picked up SC again, the devs have made a lot of progress, and the game looks great. It still has its issues, especially those elevators. Watch your step, but with all the things that you can do in the game besides flying a ship takes it to another genre, life sim in the future, not just a game in space, where else you can just park your ship anywhere or stop anywhere in the vastness of space, get out and admire everything around you. It's those little things that bring your imagination forward. Living on your ship like an RV in the stars, and only using cities and space stations for provisions and fuel. Now with the expansion of Pyro. Also, there's a lot of Star Citizen players that eliminate other players. This can be a problem for a lot of casual gamers who just want to get in the game, do a few things, and be done. With other players killing them, it's a long process of respawning, probably nowhere close to where they were. Getting another ship which takes time and going back to where they were to probably be killed again. Once again, I believe with better AI and a better network of satellites, these crimes should be documented and the responsible people be hunted down by players and AI police force. This should make people go on the run to Pyro or discourage the act of doing it. This is a debate that can go on for ages. As far as the Squadron 42 aspect goes, I feel if they treat it like a separate game with the same gameplay mechanics, it can be done. The presentation from a couple of months ago shows it can be done with the right direction. If they stick with a linear approach, instead of doing the standard open world approach, like game, are trending towards, it can be a great single player experience that puts lore into an open-world PTU to be in. If they go about it like a Red Dead or GTA single-player approach, it can be overwhelming, but to me, it takes away the militaristic setting I think Squadron 42 should be in. You are given orders or a task to complete, and you get it done. The way you get it done doesn't have to be linear, that part can be sandboxed, but you need a clear goal to accomplish. Well, that's just my rambles on the state of SC. I would like to hear from you all on what you think needs to be done. If you like these type of videos, please like and subscribe, and I will do more. Have a great day, and always have fun.